Yeah, you don't need the mic's working. You have the camera recording?
Do you need me to check how it's working?
Check.
Honey's hazel eyes. You were part of me.
Record on your camera.
I was something.
And I can't feel it. I'm barely hanging on.
Since you began,
Once again, I'm falling to pieces. Can't pretend I thought you were the one. Deep inside, I hear those music behind his eyes. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that felt good.
Set a timer for 20 minutes.
That performance was total dog shit. You should kill yourself.
You should kill yourself.
And also kill your whole family in a murder-suicide before you kill yourself. Because that performance was so bad.
Simon Cowell did get personal.
Relax.
Yeah, he'd be like, and also you are ugly.
Yeah.
And you smell bad. You should go take a shower.
You and your whole family should have died in Hiroshima. And it's that, she bangs.
Oh, my God.
And then the person
What was
would
that
always
guy's
just be
name?
like, okay.
William Hung.
William Hung.
The person would be like, you just don't know me.
Right.
You don't know what I've been through.
Oh, my God. So earlier today, I watched Kelly Clarkson's actual audition tape, right? Which was great. She won America over with her sweetheart antics. But Simon Cowell, on the way out, he says, I will let you into Hollywood on one condition. You need to go out there and tell Ryan Seacrest his highlights suck. And you need to change his highlights. and she's like, all right, bet. And she goes out there and she's like, Ryan, fix your highlights. And then it's just like, I'm going to Hollywood. Yeah.
Ryan Seacrest, you're not straight. We all
Fix
know
your
it.
highlights. Like, what is Simon Cowell? What is the beef between Simon and Ryan, you think?
Yeah, I don't
They've
know.
both been taking too much adrenochrome.
Right. Yeah, they're definitely both.
That motherfucker Ryan Seacrest does not. He looks exactly the same as he looked in like 2003. I feel like.
Dog, you're right. Is he still hosting like the
What is
top
Ryan-
countdown thing?
I don't
He drove it towards me a little bit.
How come
so
he
we
made
can
his
see
whole
ya.
career off of hosting
Yes.
shit?
Yeah,
what
he's
did he
just a
do?
host.
What else did he do?
I've never
Did he
seen
do anything else?
Good question.
It's legitimately a good question.
On some side
Ryan
shit,
Seabass, fuck him.
I want to talk about
Seabass.
something, but I might need to blur out shit. But okay.
Okay.
Someone we went to high school with who became an OnlyFans person, right?
Like streams on OnlyFans? Streams?
Like, I think she made some of her money off OnlyFans. Overnight became a Jesus freak, right?
Wow.
Which is,
Oh, no, I know who you're talking about.
yeah.
So she took
Okay.
down the OnlyFans?
I don't think she took down the. I don't know. But that is the most quintessential bipolar girl. Just like she's like from
No,
like
you know
straight.
what? You're leaving out a very important detail here.
Which was?
She had a baby.
Oh yeah, she did have a baby. Yeah.
You have a baby, and then you're like, oh, maybe I should go see Jesus.
Yeah. Do you think that's how it
Oh.
goes?
Yes. You have a baby, and you're like, oh, shit. Now I'm in charge of another whole human being life.
So she didn't become Jesus-y
Until yeah, no, but it's just
Yes.
very recently because she's like e-bagging on Facebook Marketplace. Like, does anyone have any big Bibles that they? I'm like, bitch, you suck dick for a living. What are you talking about? Do you
Also,
need a
like,
big Bible? What do you need
like,
a
you're
big
gonna-
Bible for? A big ass copy of the Bible?
What
are you
big-
gonna say?
A bigger than normal copy?
She
Is there a
s-
difference?
She said, "Does
like
anyone
a big
have?"
text?
does-
Oh, because she wanted to take notes. Journal.
Yes, she's like, "Does anyone have like a big family Bible that I can take notes in?" I'm like, "About what?"
What a weird thing to request on Facebook Marketplace.
I that's also what I thought as well.
I get, it's, like when people go on to like the garage sale pages and they're like, ISO, a bed and a refrigerator and a name brand
A 2022 Camry.
a PS5
Yeah.
in no pet household, please.
That'd be cool.
Have you ever seen the Choosing Beggars subreddit?
No, what's that?
Is
Oh,
it people asking
it's
for
exactly
stuff, but
like that.
getting too specific.
It is exactly what you think it is. Choosing beggars. It's like people who are like, ISO sleeping bag, and then somebody's like, I have a sleeping bag, and they're like, is it Prada?
Is it thermo?
Is it? Yeah, and they're like, no, but it's free. And they're like, okay, well, I don't want it then.
Do you know what is the most annoying thing that I've noticed? I sold shit from our wedding after the end of our wedding on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, that was the worst.
And people will be like, will you give it to me for free? No. What? But I'm getting
expensive a wedding is,
and I'm
bitch?
like, but I'm getting married. I'm like,
So did we.
I don't give a fuck. Like, not to be rude, but I sincerely don't give a fuck that you're getting married. Like,
Honestly, we tried to sell shit on Facebook Marketplace for maybe like 2 or 3 months after the wedding.
so fucking annoying.
And then we were like, you know what? It's going to Goodwill. We were like, I guess we could try and get 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks off of this shit. Or somebody can be like, wow, jackpot. I got like 10 signs for my shitty ass vague rustic wedding that I made on my Cricut. And,
Right.
Congratulations.
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 Well, the thing-
They
You
still
got
had
it.
everyone's names on
Yeah.
them from.
The
Yep.
thing too,
We didn't even take our names off.
No.
I was like, well, I mean, they can scrape our names off if we want to.
the thing that really is
It was like, welcome to the wedding of Brooke and Skylar.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
We just gave it to Goodwill.
the
I
real-
was like, I don't want to scrape our names off.
Some
There-
couple named Brooke and Skylar's at Goodwill, like,
Oh my God.
it's perfect.
Oh my God, we were going to have our wedding starting at 4:30 p.m.
Right.
too. Literally left all the times up.
meant to
It's like
be.
4 p.m. ceremony, 4:30 cocktail hour.
Do you think anyone ever? Because like the reason why we got rid of it is because it was taking up. We had like a little like walk-through room, and it was filled with
It's like a
wedding
mud
shit.
room.
Like a mud room, and it was
Wedding
filled with
shit.
wedding shit. And I'm like, I would like to use this as like its use.
An actual storage,
Right,
like real storage space. We've already been married.
Right.
This shit is just sitting there. I'm sure anybody who has been married can relate.
Do you think that anyone sees all of our wedding shit at the Goodwill, and we're like they feeling
got
the
divorced.
sad, the same way,
sads.
the same way that when you see like a pet's ashes, you're like, oh, this didn't end well because all of the shit,
Why is
all
it
of
here?
it, all of it is here.
No, I mean, well,
Maybe.
last time I went to Goodwill, they had a bunch of I haven't really seen this before. A lot of times they have shitty paintings, but this time I went to Goodwill and they had like kids' art projects.
Oh, weird.
From,
that's
like
the
fifth grade.
worst. Like their mom donated it. Like, come on, at least
Yeah,
throw
it's
it
like,
out.
damn,
Nobody's gonna buy that. Just
Yeah.
throw it in the dumpster.
Speaking of Salvation Army, do you know what I haven't seen at a Salvation Army before? Have you ever seen a Big Dog shirt at the Salvation Army? Do you remember Big Dog, where they would have like fun little sayings, and it was Big Dog? Do you remember
What?
Big Dog stores?
No.
From the 90s and 2000s?
I
don't
remember Big
those
Dog,
big-
and that's only because
that was the brand.
It was called
yes,
Big Dog.
It was a brand.
It might have just been for Husky boys, because I had many a Big Dog shirts, and I don't know if it was just for Husky sized boys.
Well, I only know the brand Big Dog because my choir director was a big
Big Dog
purveyor
fan?
of Big Dog.
Big Dog.
Merchandise, and he was a big dog. He was a
it
big
was
dog.
Was it
However,
spelled DAW?
no,
No.
but it should have been.
It
It
should have
really
been
should
called
have been.
Big Big
However,
Dog.
it's marketed towards white people, so I mean, probably not.
It was like it would be like shirts that would be like going fishing, and it'd be like a dog on a boat with like a fishing reel, and he's like pulling up a fish. I had one.
Like Life
Correct.
is Good. Remember those?
It was like white.
But
It's white
worse.
trash. It's
white.
white
It's
trash.
like, you know the memes you see on Facebook that's like, gone fishing, don't tell my wife.
Yeah.
I had one that was Big Dog on it, and half of his face was mechanical, and he had a shotgun,
Terminator.
and it said "I'll be Bark," and I used to wear it all the time. And I got it when I went to the Big Dog store.
Where's the Big Dog store?
I went to the Big Dog store. I went to the Big Dog.
I went to the
The
Big
Big Dog
Dog store. Okay.
I went
Yeah,
to
why
the.
did you have a New
We're
York?
going to New York.
I went to
Okay.
the Big Dog store, at what's it called? Mall of America. And that same
That's
day,
not New York.
the same day that I went to the Big Dog. No, we can talk about Mall of America. The same day that I went to the Mall of America
We'll
Big
circle
Dog
back.
store was the first time I saw the first Spy Kids movie, and I remember seeing both.
Tits.
Oh my God. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna go back to Spy Kids. But Big Dog, that does still exist because you mentioned it to me earlier today, and I was like, oh my God, Big Dog. I wonder if you can still buy that. You can. There's a Big Dog website.
Is there a Big Dog website?
You can also buy the vintage shirts on eBay.
Oh shit.
Big Dog.
Maybe I should try to get my.
Get your collection up.
I need to get. Well, maybe I need to
Vintage Big
get
Dog.
my Terminator 2 themed Big
Yeah.
Dog shirt
that
back.
one was probably a collectible one.
Oh my God.
Probably.
But it's like it kind of makes me think about like it's the middle-aged version of like when you're in middle school and the shirts that were popular, I guess, like for boys in our middle school era, which was like video games first, homework later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's definitely some shit like that.
Girls are not allowed.
Too busy playing
Video
video games.
Yeah.
Do you remember those shirts that they were like that, but they were like they looked like someone like scraped like a crackhead.
Like they
scraped.
wrote it in like crayon.
Yeah, like crackhead lettering.
Like a monster brand. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Which is different than like the same era of the girls' shirts, which when we had like
the bunnies.
the bunny, the Happy Bunny.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Happy
I
Bunny
loved
shirts?
Happy Bunny shirts.
But
Not a Playboy bunny?
No.
this was like you'd buy this at Claire's and it'd be like a little baby tee. This was probably like early 2000s that have a little bunny on it.
Wow.
And maybe it'd be flipping you off and it'd be like,
I think I do
boys
remember
can
that.
go die.
I
Yeah.
think I do remember that shit.
It's like a limited
Wow.
2 shirt. I feel like
What a
you or
throwback.
like something
limited
like
to
that.
Claire's.
What a
Yeah,
Claire's.
definitely.
Aeropostale.
Yeah.
Is limited 2 and Claire's the same or like was that the one?
Limited 2 doesn't exist anymore. Claire's does still exist. Limited 2, I think, turned into Justice,
Okay.
which I don't know if that still exists anymore
Justice.
because
I forgot about that.
I don't even know what the mall is. Does the mall
Yeah,
even
do
exist
people
anymore?
Go to
I
the
don't
mall?
even
don't
think
I mean,
so.
it does. Some malls exist.
I think that's where like black teens go to shoot each other. That's what all the malls is. That every time I ever hear anything about
That's just Rockford.
not me,
Yeah, I think that's just Rockford.
That's just
But-
anytime I hear anything about a mall,
You're legitimately just thinking of Rockford.
yeah. it's
Well,
just
that's
Cherry
the only
Valley.
fucking-
Because have you heard that happening at Fox Valley Mall?
I don't know. I don't live by Fox
Woodfield
Valley.
Mall?
I don't live by Woodfield. I live by Rockford Mall.
There was I do remember hearing there in the last couple years there was a story about somebody driving through the Woodfield Mall.
yeah,
though,
I do
wasn't there?
remember. Yeah.
Whoa.
So I mean, a mall's a mall, okay? But bring back the mall. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I'm gonna say to bring it back anyway.
So,
Nobody's listening to me.
did you guys know there's a new Goosebumps movie?
When is that coming out?
I think it's out now, right?
I was
But
gonna say they missed Halloween. If it's not,
I think
on
it was like near the
When
end
is
of
it released on?
Hulu.
Okay.
All right, and do you know what the
Did you watch
funniest
it?
thing? No, but I got the ads for it, and it had this. You know the Travis Scott song? It's like I get those goosebumps every time, and
Oh, cute.
do you know? Okay, which is
Cute.
hilarious because do you know what the next line of that song is? I get those goosebumps every time. I get that hymen. That's literally the next. I was like, they like just like did the goosebumps part.
But then didn't even think about the next line. What did they do for the
Holy
next line?
shit! Do you know what's even scarier than goosebumps?
Hyman?
No, being trampled to death at the Travis Scott concert.
Ooh, yeah.
We couldn't find anyone else We couldn't find anyone else with a Goosebumps theme song.
I don't
the
think
next
anyone
line
else
is-
has a Goosebumps theme song. The next line is "I'm trampling all my friends."
Yeah, there we go. What? How? Okay, I get
Man, that
the.
hymen.
I was gonna say I get that goosebump every. I get the goosebumps every time. I get that hymen. How can we? How can we kids bop it? Because I think we need 2
Yeah.
lines. I get those goosebumps every time, and
I see that guy and
he's really
I get
a good
spooky.
feeling.
Yeah. I
I
see that guy and
You know what's funny? When I was talking to my sister about how the singer from Smash Mouth died, and
R.I.P..
She was like, she goes, Do you remember the first song on Kids Bop 1 is All Star?
Really?
Kids Bop one.
Legendary.
Wow.
The
That is legendary.
First song on Kids Bop 1 is All Star.
Wow. Holy shit.
That is
Yeah.
legendary.
Throwback.
Truly.
That is,
truly legendary.
it is kind of like a perfect song because there's nothing really too offensive in that.
Oh no, it's like a song
No.
made for
It
kids.
does.
It
You
is.
know,
It
go.
really
Like
is.
made for Nickelodeon. That song.
Yeah. Dude, that song's in so
All
many
that
movies.
glitters is gold.
It's-
Only shooting
Have you guys ever seen Rat
stars
Race?
break the mold.
No.
Oh my god. I constantly get the movie Rat Race and Rush Hour mixed up. I know that they are two different movies with two different plots, but they came
Wait.
out around the same time.
Is Jackie Chan in
Jackie
Rat
Chan
Race?
and Owen Wilson, right? Oh no.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Wait.
Because
no.
then I
No.
get that one confused
It's Chris Tucker.
with what's the
Chris
one
Tucker.
with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson?
That's why the Western one.
80 wait, Around the World in 80 Days.
No, it's the Western one.
That
It's
sounds-
like a Western
That
movie.
sounds bad.
It's like a Wild Wild West ripoff.
That sounds
Is
really
it not
bad.
Around the World in 80 Days?
No, that's a different thing.
Okay, well, somebody tell me. So there's all of these like what is this? 2000
Early
early 2000s movies that I just all get mixed up because okay, mostly it's Rat Race
Rat
and
Race, Rush Hour.
Rush Hour. They both start with R. They are not related in any sense.
Can I tell you the craziest thing about Rat Race if you've never seen it?
Okay, I
Okay.
have seen Rat Race. That one I do.
But I
have
don't think
seen.
you remember the end because it's absolutely dumb.
Probably not.
So the whole plot line of the movie is whoever gets to like El Paso, Texas, like they brought a bunch of people and then they're like watching them and betting on them, right? They're like betting on whoever gets to this locker first and there's $1 million in it, right? And at
Right.
the end of the movie, they all end up at the spot, right? And they're like fighting over it, and then boom, somehow they like fall onto stage, and it's like a UNICEF benefit being performed by Smash Mouth.
What?
And they-
I do not remember this.
and-
What?
And the,
Wait.
and the end of the movie is they all decide to give the money away, and
How
and,
do I not remember the end?
And they
of
all
this?
performed with Smash Mouth at the end, and it's all star. And it's all star, dude. Like the whole song, from the very first note to the very end, it's them performing like Smash Mouth's All Star with them dancing in the background.
That's
Rewatch
crazy,
Rat Race.
That's
because
incredible.
I think I need to rewatch Rat Race
Yeah.
because I can remember multiple points in the middle of Rat Race, but I don't remember that.
That sounds worth watching just for that ending.
It's the craziest, like, because the whole is like movie is them like fighting
They're
to
all like traveling, down.
right.
Because the one like specific thing about Rat Race that is burned in my mind is this quote where that little kid has to poop.
Oh, I'm prairie dogging it.
And he's pooping out the window and he's like, I'm prairie dogging it. That quote, I say that a lot.
How much time do we got left? Just for my.
For your knowledge. Hi Siri, how much time is on the timer? A nice Chianti.
Good time for a break.
We'll come back in a minute because I have something fucking awesome for you. I need Brooke to read it, but you guys will see it. It's about foreskin.
Oh my god.
This is what are we calling the Reddit thing?
What I found on Reddit.
What I
This
found-
week.
yeah,
I don't
this
know.
this is the craziest what I found on Reddit up to this point.
I have nothing new to share that I found on Reddit anyways.
All right, well, I do. Okay, let's.
All right.
This is fucking nuts. All right, and I'm gonna need I'm gonna need Brooke to read this. I got some screenshots from Reddit. Yeah. I get those goosebumps every time, and I need that candy. Pull it to the side, yeah. Isn't hymen like they haven't had sex before? Isn't that the hymen? Or am I tripping?
That's what they say.
Yeah, isn't that what you break?
Yeah, the break the hymen.
Yeah.
You, Travis Scott, don't be breaking hymen.
Fuck, dude.
Adult man
That means he likes
to fuck.
break.
It's just a good rhyme.
Yeah. All right.
Set a timer for 20 minutes.
Bitch.
Cancel the current timer.
Okay, there we go.
Bitch.
Set a timer for 20 minutes.
Oh, God. There's already a timer set for 20 minutes. So we'll set another timer for 20 minutes. I heard you. I get those goosebumps.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So I need Brooke to read these ads and then the corresponding. Read them all the way through.
So this is from Reddit?
This is from Reddit.
Okay.
This is crazy shit I found on Reddit.
Okay. We're on Reddit. Go back to Reddit, everybody. We're on the... what the fuck? Okay.
Make sure you put it nice and close to your mouth. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just reminding. What's the first picture? They need to know what it is. It's called...
hang on. Before even that, what subreddit are we on? How do you get on here? r/4gen? How do you get on here?
I'll explain it. Read the first one first, and then I'll explain. No. Read what this is. They're looking at the picture.
Well, the title is Manhood Sleeves. Are they worth using? Manhood sleeve. What is a manhood sleeve? The world's first foreskin substitute. Feel results in 30 days. What are you feeling the results of? The foreskin substitute for circumcised men. Foreskin restoration.
I've always wanted to be uncircumcised.
And uncut men with a short foreskin since 1995.
Okay.
Well, this thing's been around for
a minute. This community has existed a minute.
Wow.
Hello, fellow Redditors. I have a question about the manhood sleeves.
Which is the ad that you just looked at.
Okay. Why are we... What is r/4gen? What is that?
Okay. So there is a group
Explain, please.
There is a group of people that have had their foreskin cut.
Circumcised.
Right?
Okay.
Circumcised. And they want to regrow. Now there's
regenerate their foreskin.
Regenerate their foreskin. Now there's
foreskin genesis.
There's two.
You can do that.
No, there's two ways to go about it. You can either get a false foreskin, or
Like this little bag.
Yeah.
Foreskin substitute.
Or which is called forcefully stretching your existing skin. Anyway,
the first line in this says, "I have decided not to restore via tugging."
And we can talk about that in a second.
Oh my!
Ouch! Ouch!
You but like a foreskin is separate tissue.
Oh,
yeah, that's gone.
That's gone.
You can't bring it back.
You can't bring that back.
I don't
right?
think the people on 4gen would agree with you on Reddit. Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
Some people have had this problem.
Yeah,
And they've figured out a way around it.
so for several reasons, he has decided not to do that. Go
Wow.
down that route. Good for him.
Let's put some thought into this.
They're irrelevant, he says. It's irrelevant. Okay. But I could still benefit from an increase in sensitivity. I know this device will not create the gliding action and whatnot, but it will protect the glands and allow it to become sensitive again. What does that mean? In your booty hole?
No, the glands is apparently if you masturbate without a foreskin, the head of your penis becomes tougher because
You're touching it too much?
touching it too much. Yeah. So the foreskin is supposed to protect the head of your penis.
Okay.
This is like the craziness of these fucking schizo people. They all think that like adding weights to their tip of their dick and extending their skin on their penis will cause them to regrow. And it clearly never works because you've cut the tip of your fucking penis off. So
Is your sex that bad, or
it's
Right?
not even about sex. It's about masturbation.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Now, before I go through the effort of covertly buying and getting this into my home, let's just say my family is not so supportive
living with the
when it comes
Wait,
to this kind of
knows
stuff.
about this problem.
They're
of
not
his?
so supportive of this kind of stuff, okay? I've heard conflicting reviews. Some articles praise it. Others say it's not very effective.
Timmy, your foreskin's here.
You fake foreskin.
Got a package while you were gone.
Have any of you guys had experience with this product? If so, what is your
All
experience?
right. Yeah. What are the comments?
TIA. All right.
Read us some
There's a
comments.
secondary page.
Deleted. To be honest, covering and moisturizing yourself for an extended period delivers undeniable evidence that your genitals were mutilated. I use beeswax and olive oil.
Asshole.
What?
Doctor priests.
Yes. so-
I know they were. It felt like a deep cutting sadness that haunts me every second of every day.
I read that first. I was on this subreddit and I saw that. That was the first thing that I read, like completely through it. I'm like, we got to get this whole conversation for everyone. Yeah.
Deep cutting sadness.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bro. This, okay. Username is Rancorjoy. Rancorjoy.
Okay.
You know, just so you have a
Wars
little bit of
reference.
context. Okay.
Definitely a virgin.
It wakes me up from my sleep in the form of bad dreams and negative thoughts.
He's thinking about his circumcision.
Trust me. I know what was done to me.
He's got like a memory, like you know how some people can like remember.
Look, they're like
Like,
baby.
when they're like
When they
a
were a
month
baby.
old or whatever. He just remembers his dick getting chopped off.
I cannot ducking wait until my foreign, I don't know. Is that Forgen?
Is that the brand of the
I-
hood?
Can undo what has been done. He regenerating his foreskin
yeah.
can fix it, and I can finally put my mind to rest.
I believe the 4gen is the weighted version. So people are like forcefully scratching the base of their penis skin.
There's no way it could be the same.
doesn't.
Though. It'd
No,
be like
it's
a
not.
soggy.
It'd be
stretchy.
like when you lose a bunch of weight and
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
have
Exactly.
like
Exactly.
skin.
Oh god.
Like that can't be the same as
God.
a foreskin, right?
Yeah, no, that's
I feel like that would get in the way of your regular dick.
Oh my god.
You know?
yeah.
What the fuck?
No,
people?
dude, the website of like the subreddits of like foreskin restoration, like foreskin. No, there was like one that's like foreskin remembrance group or something like that.
R.I.P.
And I thought
R.I.P.
I stumbled on it
Miss it.
and I thought it was irony.
I miss
I
it.
stumbled upon these subreddits
like it was yesterday.
and I was like, is this? I thought it was like jokes. I thought it was like, like a real deep memeing where they're like joking. No jokes. These boys want it back.
Wow.
And there was one of them that was like, I wish I could kill my fucking parents because they mutilated my fucking body before I could even I'm like, Jesus Christ. You've never even had it. So you don't even know. What if you just magically, you could do any wish. $1 million or foreskin back. Some of these boys would choose
Yeah.
the foreskin. What if it's no different?
Is it not even that?
What if
yeah.
they're just like, oh,
What if I was
Let's
gonna say
shake
what if
your mic.
what if it fucking smells like shit because you don't know how to clean it?
Exactly.
I'm sure you
No,
guys
yeah.
don't even know how
It's
to
all
take a
sticky
shower
and
anyway.
gross.
I mean, the Reddit boys don't know how to. No,
You
What
gotta- you wanna
what
hear
is that
something?
shit called that's all up in your business? Smegma.
Schmagma. Yeah,
Yeah.
schmagma.
Schmagma.
You guys wanna know
Extra,
something?
you got extra smegma in there.
Something truly fucking terrifying though along
Mm.
this conversation. You guys ever heard of a botched circumcision?
No.
Circumcision.
I mean, I can imagine what that means.
A body schmirkum
A
schmism.
baddie
It's-
schmirkum schmirkum.
I heard about this botched circumcision where they cut like too much in
Ooh.
it, and this guy, if he got a boner, it would be like extremely painful because his skin was like
It was
stretching too much.
Ooh.
How fucking terrifying is that?
Now that does sound scary.
Did you know that you can have
Ooh.
something called? I think it's called. It's like where the turtle head part of the uncircumcised penis gets too hard, and then the tip of their penis can't get all the way out. So if they get boners, it's like just like it's like squeezed inside of their circumcision. I think
Like
it's
the
called.
foreskin doesn't retract.
Yeah,
all the
no,
way?
yeah, no.
that what
it's-
you're trying to
yeah,
say?
The foreskin's too tight.
Whoa.
Yeah,
It's like a little noodle coming out.
name for it. I was
Like
looking,
it's not coming out all the way, but it needs to.
yeah, I was looking on the foreskin
stuck.
subreddit, and there was one guy. He's like, "Luckily that you don't have famosum. That's what it's called, famosum."
What this is a lot of information.
I know.
Why are you hanging out on the sub?
Famosum is what it's called, but because I saw this. Originally I thought it was irony, right? And then I kept looking, and I'm like, "Oh, these people aren't joking." And then like the level of discourse was crazy. These people were like, "I fucking hate my I wish I was dead." And I'm like, it can't be that serious. And I thought that's what I thought was the irony. I thought they were joking about how much they hated their penis being
It's
cut.
wild.
And it's like an intense
How many people are on the subreddit? A lot of people.
thousands.
I've never once missed my foreskin. I've never
It's
once
just straight schizo.
thought about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's like I don't know. I think my brother was circumcised, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. It seems, but I don't know. I don't have no penis, so I don't know.
Did
But
you guys know that the Scooby-Doo, What's New Scooby-Doo? I'm
That's by
coming
Simple
after
Plan.
you. Is written by Simple Plan.
I
Did
did
you know that?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Who?
Simple Plan wrote, What's New Scooby-Doo?
He's coming after you.
Wow.
Gonna solve that mystery. Yeah, no.
Amazing.
But that's kind of like a newer version of it.
Yeah, that's the new
What's
one.
new Scooby Doo?
pop punk Scooby Doo.
Yeah, it is. It's like
The
a
pop
pop
punk.
punk Scooby Doo song. Yeah.
Do you know what also trips my
Who
mind?
did the original Scooby Doo song? I wonder.
What's
That was a while back.
Oh, I don't know. Probably the vaginas. That's
Vagina.
that was the,
Yeah, I'm sure. OG.
Is it the Foreskins? That'd be a sick band name for a bunch of guys
Frankie
that
and the Foreskins.
for like a band. All of those guys that like don't think they can get pussy because they don't have foreskin, which is crazy. They should all form a band together to get pussy.
Which is kind of strange because I feel like amongst like me and the people I know, I would be like, if I saw somebody with a foreskin, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
yeah, no. What is
I
it?
don't know what the fuck is this. I've never seen this before.
I remember you saying only Kevin Drake will appreciate this joke, but I remember you calling Skin Factor Foreskin Factor.
Factor,
once,
yeah.
and it made me fucking chuckle.
And I mean, that's nothing against
Foreskin
people who
factor.
have foreskin.
Yeah.
If you have got a foreskin,
Europeans?
good for you.
Europeans, fucking
I'm sure there are people in America.
some. Also, speak on the same Simple
Good for
Plan
you.
thing. Did you know that Ozzy Osbourne sung the dog, the bounty hunter? I'm the dog, the big bad dog. How did they get Ozzy Osbourne to sing the
Like
song
a theme song for a
for
show.
an A&E show in the 2000s? Like I feel like,
Man.
but like,
yeah, I guess.
how did they know? Like, because you'd have to like since the first season, they've had the dog. I'm the dog, the big dog. Like, how do you know the show is going to be a hit? Because there's no way I'm to spend enough money to get
Do you
fucking
think that
Ozzy
song-
Osbourne playing.
Do you think that song existed beforehand? Like
No,
it just
no.
didn't maybe had
What
to have
happened
to do
was-
with it?
What happened was they were probably filming the Osbournes, and then they're like, "Hey, Ozzy,
Ozzy.
get your ass over here."
Yeah, this is part of the contract.
We're thinking about like maybe making a show
It's
with
so weird that they were the first like celebrity reality show.
It is kinda
before-
weird.
Before Kardashians, even before
It was-
Paris Hilton and
Yeah.
Simple Life, it was Osbourne.
Osbournes. That was a
Dude.
cultural phenomenon for a little
Yeah.
while, though. Like, it was a big show.
Yeah.
People really fucked with that shit. Heavy. You know what I mean?
You know what people fucked with that I could just could not watch because it just
Jersey
fucking
Shore.
grosses me the fuck out.
Mm.
Flavor of Love.
Oh
I swear
no,
to
I
God.
love Flavor of Love.
Watching fucking
Watching
Flav
Pumpkin spit
Mac,
on,
Mac on those like
Oh.
young chicks.
Now
is, like,
that
the
was kind
grossest-
of nasty.
Yeah, that was
It's
gross.
so gross.
That part was nasty.
It looks like a chick like kissing a raisin.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like too into it.
Yeah, no.
Like I don't need to see the inside of your mouth, Flavor Flav.
That shit
Like
was
kissing all
nasty.
up on this 25-year-old.
Did you guys ever watch the show with, what's her name? She's like the one that died from alcohol. She was like in the Guess Jeans ad. What was her name? Anna Cole Smith.
Yeah.
Okay.
She had a
Oh,
show.
she did have a TV
She had
show.
a. She had a.
I do remember that.
She had a fucking like a celebrity, like a what do they like a
don't-
reality TV show.
yeah.
That show definitely had some weird sexual awakening in my brain. I don't even know how to describe it.
snap.
I was horny as fuck for that show as a child, and I don't
Anna
even know.
Nicole Smith.
Yeah,
She was a babe.
no. By the end, she looked intense, and it still.
Was she? And she was with that like really old guy.
Yeah, but it wasn't even
that's
during
right.
that. That was like when she was still like young and hot. Anna Nicole Smith's show was her like high and like Vicodin, like.
Oh, like she had been married
no,
to that guy
yeah.
for a couple years.
No, he was dead.
Oh.
She got the money.
She got the
Right.
money, and just her
Right.
taking Vicodin and just like, hey, I want to go on the roller coaster. And then like everyone takes Anna Nicole Smith to a roller coaster. She's like, yay, roller coaster.
No.
And her just tits are like flopping everywhere. And she has a huge fat ass. And I just, something in my childhood brain, I was like, nice.
Oh no.
Nice.
Is that a good thing to admit?
I don't know. I'm just being honest.
I don't know, but here we are.
It is real life.
Okay.
It's 100% real life. I like because like you're not horny like when you're really young, but that show came out when I was really young.
But it's like something is going
Something is going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like one of those proto horny shows. Because
Mm-hmm.
and I remember the episode where she went to Six Flags and she like
on the roller coaster, like
and I was like, oh, there's something going on in my brain. She like talked like that. She did the Marilyn move. She's like, hey everybody, it's Nicole, and like she's clearly just hot. And like literally a year later, she died like overdosed on Vicodin, which is sick. So big shouts out to my man girl Anna Nicole.
which is sick. Good.
Yeah,
for you.
good.
Shouts out.
That's
Rock star.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
On a more successful note, today we were going through Walmart and Paris Hilton has her own
like
line
cookware.
of cookware
It's
at
sick.
Walmart.
Wow.
She's got
She's
pans.
fucking,
she's got frying pans.
She is like a low key
and-
genius. I didn't watch that documentary about her, but like supposedly it shows like how she's actually
I could see that.
planned all this shit out.
Did you
like,
ever watch that show?
No,
Sim-
the
A
Simple
Simple
Life?
Life?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
I did see something that it originally was supposed to be with someone that wasn't Nicole Richie.
Yeah, I always like Nicole Richie way more. But when I would watch it, she was like the fun,
Yeah.
hilarious one, crazy one.
I did like the fact they would like go to like bars, like Podunk Town bars, and then just get like finger blasted by like the country boys. And I was like, you don't have to do this for the fucking camera, guys. But they probably were just like, whatever.
It's fun.
I want to fuck.
That's hot.
I mean, it probably would
That's
be hot.
hot.
If you're used to just being around wayfish, like Chicago, I mean, like
LA
LA guys, and
dudes.
just like some country like boys, like let me do it for you. I know what I'm doing. That's another like first early thing I got horny for was definitely that show.
Well, now she's selling cutting boards at
She was also
Walmart.
a DJ.
Oh,
a DJ?
Diversifying
Yeah,
here.
you got to diversify your stocks. N-word. Wu-Tang Financial.
Wu-Tang Financial.
Speaking of Walmart, last week we were at Walmart buying condoms. Okay,
Oh my God, so embarrassing.
Fuck you wasting your money on that for?
we don't
Not
want a
yet.
baby yet. Okay,
Not yet.
but a baby and married and a baby is two different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
The vasectomy.
Condoms are behind a lock and key at Walmart now. You have to go find an employee to open up the condom case, which is like we like immediately turned into like 14-year-olds, and we were like, should we go ask the employee?
Well-
And literally, we didn't even go do anything, and the employee heard us giggling in the corner and was like, do you guys need something? And we were like, yeah, can you open this case?
The funny thing is,
And then she was like, what do you want? And we were like,
I
don't know.
We need the magnums.
it was so
It's
embarrassing.
Sure
like
you do.
we're like 30-year-olds. We've been married for 3 years, and we're like, I don't know.
Because
I don't know how this works.
we were straight up
Yep.
arguing. I was like, "You go find the person." She's like, "I don't think I go," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to."
Let's just raw dog it.
We're just staring at it. We're like, "Well,
Yeah, we were like, what should we do? And then somebody they just came and found us. They were like, do you need help? We were like, yeah, can you open this?
nothing more embarrassing than like clearly like a 17-year-old whose
Yeah,
job it is just she's like, fuck." Yeah, like,
Now
So,
I'm picturing
just so
you
you know.
having sex.
oh yeah,
Thanks,
right,
guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
So
Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, they must have been like
right, they
I
must have been getting stolen or something. Like
Yeah, I remember when I was in like 7th grade, we went to 7-Eleven, which I think was White Hen,
Yeah,
at the
white
time.
hen.
And we bought some Magnum condoms. And I just remember sitting there in Scott
Blowing 'em
Tesser's
up.
living room, being like,
wow, it's so big.
Have you ever? I don't know if you've done it, or I've only seen a video where you take the condom, you put it out the window in the car, and it gets fucking huge.
I don't think that would actually work.
I don't know, man.
I remember just like stretching it around our fucking hand.
Speaking of like horny shit, you know how like people do no November, right?
No. Do people really do that, or is that
no? It's like MGTOW guys, dude. You know
What does that mean?
MGTOW
People
means
watch Joe Rogan.
men going their. I think MGTOW stands for men going their own way, and men. That means they're not trying to fuck. They're like no.
Is it like incels?
Yeah, incels, right?
What the fuck is this stupid?
It's like an alternate term.
is MGTOW. But
Basically, just say you can't get pussy. Anyway.
but I was like, don't not November. Let's you nut every day November until you can even the fuck yourself out, and then you can talk
That's
to.
probably their best.
That's-
It's been 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Perfect.
What the fuck was that? What was the term?
MGTOW. Are we still good on that? Are we still good on the? Yeah. I literally only know the term MGTOW because I worked with someone that was
Is it somebody that I know?
yeah.
Do I work with
Yes.
them currently?
Yes. And he was a men's rights activist is the term he used.
Okay, I'm sorry. What is it stand
Men's
for now
rights.
that I know that a little bit more?
MGTOW. Men go their own way. MGTOW.
And what does it mean?
That means
You don't jizz ever? You don't
I think it's like
come
I
with a
think
woman?
it's like you stop masturbating so long that you lose your want to fuck. And I'm like, that doesn't seem real.
Why are you happy about that?
And they say that semen and the MGTOW people believe that
Wait.
semen retention is how you unlock higher selves of yourself, versions of yourself. Yeah.
Wait, I did see something about that on TikTok.
Yeah.
Is that the same as like that dude that's like I saw some video where he's like, I didn't mean to come, but I did.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like where they'll go so long that they start busting.
Like you just
In their
come
pants.
yourself
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
which is crazy because
Thinking
it's
about a
like
boob.
right, you just thinking about it so hard. Like I don't ever do that. You know, you're not thinking about it, and then all of a sudden, you know, like you gotta you gotta prime yourself for that.
I straight.
Do you not?
Even if you don't want to think about it, like if you want to disconnect, like the women, MGTOW does seem like closet homosexuals. That's always what
this sounds like.
It sounds, but like even if you like, let's say you didn't want to like think of a sexual aspect of it, I still think you could probably masturbate. I masturbated before I even thought of horniness. I just like the way it feels. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah,
so
it's like yeah.
I don't know. There's a whole weird community because he was like talking. I was working.
Why is he talking to you about this at work?
Because he's a schizophrenic. He's a schizophrenic person. He's crazy. And he was like, you know that men kill themselves like 70%, and like he's like trying to do all the talking points to me. I'm like, it's not gonna
As
work.
another man, like, do you know men do this?
Yeah, and I was like, the talking points are, I don't give a fuck. I'm like trying to be nice. I'm like, and like I got to a point where he's like, and I believe that's semen retention, and I was like, wait 1 second, this is not a work for work.
Semen retention.
That's the term they use. That's semen retention unlocks higher realms of thought in the man's brain.
Go ahead and keep on thinking, dog.
Yeah, I was like,
knows
just
the
keep on
knowledge
thinking.
is
just keep on
stored.
thinking about not getting pussy.
Knowledge is
Think about
stored
it.
in the cum. What is?
No, it's not, because then they don't come and they have more knowledge. Did you have to think about that?
Did you guys see?
Think it, they retain it.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
okay,
not
yeah.
jerking out the knowledge.
They're oh, God.
I would be afraid that I'd be afraid if I didn't come long enough, it'd like kind of like backload into like my colon or something,
Explode.
or like like I got cum in my stomach.
Overflowing.
I didn't bust.
You
Need to
explode
fucking
your
drain.
whole self.
I gotta
Drain
drain.
that shit every once in a while.
Bleed the lizard.
What is asexual? That's when you just don't have any
Yeah.
urge at all, right?
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
But that's like a biological animal thing, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think some of it
I
is
think
choice.
it's kind of on a spectrum. More
Some of it's
so.
choice too.
Well, I mean, I think partially yes and partially no.
It's a polite way of saying never mind. It's a lot of autism people like that run on the asexual spectrum.
Just
I
don't
mean,
feel
maybe.
urge.
like
you were
the
gonna
don't-
say,
'Cause-
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like the human version, and then there's like there's like asexual fishes where
Like where they
the
just-
male
They
will
just
like
legitimately
pop out of the
don't
shoulder.
Yeah.
feel, yeah.
You're
No,
like,
I feel because I think they kind of classify asexual almost in like LGBTQIA,
Yeah.
which is
Like
the
the-
A,
like the
asexual.
SpongeBob.
right?
Do you
But I've-
reproduce by budding? Can you? Can you?
Mhm.
Can you? Can
I've
you?
also heard of like demisexual.
Demi.
Demi,
Demi
which is almost
Demi
like
Moore.
I don't know,
Sexual?
which is like not asexual, but it's like very low.
I think it's only.
It's like you only feel attraction to somebody
You're in a
sexually
relationship.
if you're in a relationship with them.
Yeah. That.
So it's like you wouldn't see a stranger and be like, I'm attracted to you sexually. I want to fuck you. But like if you got to know them, then you.
This is a made up thing.
Okay.
I don't think. Listen, I don't think so. I don't think it's a made up
Sounds
thing.
made up.
I think some.
Maybe
tism people-
I'm on the tism spectrum.
I
I
think
think,
that-
I am on the
No.
spectrum because I don't think it's made up. I think you guys don't understand it because you're not.
I think
You're,
we're just
you're
horny.
more on
Not
the other
Demi.
side of the spectrum.
Not
Yeah.
Demi Moore.
I'm on the other side of the spectrum, and I think it is legit.
I. What's her name? Sister. That's the first person I ever heard use the term demisexual. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Ex-wife's sister who went to
That's
the
a
scene.
whole.
No, but
that's
she
a lot of
she
steps.
brought that. She's like, oh, I'm a because she's like, I'm a demisexual, and like on her page, I was like, what? And I
The
saw
fuck
it,
does that mean?
I'm like,
yeah.
what is the fuck is that even? And it was like,
Only attracted to like your partner.
yeah, I get.
You're only
Somebody you
attracted
have
to
a-
somebody if you get to know them, basically.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people would probably be that then. You know what I mean? Like
I
I don't
mean-
want to fuck like right off rip. You know what I mean? I like
But-
to get to know them a little bit.
Yes, but you could also look at somebody and be like, that person, like, if I did get to know them, I would fuck them. I think kind of those people would be like, I wouldn't even fuck them unless I knew them.
What is that? What do they call Indian people when they're kind of Americanized? Is that called
Are you
Desi?
talking Native American?
No, Indian.
Or
like
Indian, like from India?
you know, what-
Is that from India?
is that called Desi? Do you know what I'm
I don't
talking-
know. No, I don't know what
There's
that
some
is.
other term.
What
Yeah.
does that mean?
I think that's like
What are you talking about?
Americanized Indian people. It's called
Oh.
a Desi.
I've
I
never
don't know.
heard of
I
that.
don't know. It just sounded like demisexual. I thought I'd bring it up.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh, did you see that Ron
Wait, I have a
DeSantis is
list.
wearing heels?
Oh, to be taller. Yeah,
Have
I
you
did
seen
see
the
that.
pictures?
Platform.
Yeah, they're-
Shoes on.
like Reddit has pretty much proven that he's and there's like they brought it up on the debates page, right? And they're like take off the shoes, and he still wouldn't do it. I'm like, oh no, now you definitely know he's doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what's crazy? Okay, he put the heels on. He put the heels on to be 6 foot.
6 feet is like,
So what? He's like 5'10" or something.
Yeah.
that's not even that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
bad.
just be
That's-
5'10".
That's
Yeah.
just fine. That's
I'm like,
fine.
just normal.
stupid.
I'd be understanding
If you were like 5'3", then
And then
maybe
put the
I would
heels on?
understand you're trying to be a
And I'm
little
like-
taller,
Yeah,
but
Napoleon.
like
I'm like, why?
that's not even that
Why?
bad.
Just be. It's not even short. Like
No.
5'10's like normal
5'10"
dude.
is that's like normal height.
Dude,
I think.
the fucking. What I want to know is, how do they not just like get together and they're like, hey, okay, Trump's obviously going to get the nomination.
Right.
But why are we even having a debate?
Yeah,
I
Why
don't
do
know.
they even have a debate?
It's probably because if I had to guess, Trump represents like the extremes of the Republican
We're like,
Party.
we gotta keep
We ha- like-
we gotta
Yeah.
keep it
you know
normal.
what I mean?
Right,
Yeah.
we're trying to
Everything's
get
still
somebody
normal
who's
and okay.
Yeah.
Right. And honestly, if you know, like with the possibility of Trump getting like in trouble, like, you know, in the court system, you don't want your guy getting in trouble. You don't want like a criminal element
Yeah.
representing the Republican Party.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like they just like wheel out a bunch of people and they all try to do their best Donald Trump impersonations and like poorly because Donald Trump, the only thing that Donald Trump does good is he's sick at riffing. He's sick
yeah.
at making fun of people. It's fucking awesome. If you ever watch him, he's like, you're gay. Your penis is small and you're gay. And there's no way to be like a politician and be like, no, I'm not, because it's the only thing that a politician can't argue. If you get attacked personally, he's not attacking your policies because he doesn't know.
Right,
Him. He's
he's
like,
just you're ugly.
you're gay, you're ugly, and your wife's fat. And like you can't just be like, you know
Like,
what
no, she's not.
I mean? Like it is. We all seen her wife.
We've
She's fat.
seen her. She's pretty ugly.
Like no
I
one else is
wouldn't
going to
fuck
do
her.
it. That's why the
Like, who's legitimately gonna call Rosie O'Donnell the fat cunt?
Yeah,
on
right, right.
Twitter, like.
Trump.
He should wrap it up his career in politics and just go
Is
straight.
he going for the nomination again?
Yes, he's gonna go again.
Didn't he just get like indicted?
He's like leading in multiple.
He's definitely gonna he's gonna probably win again. Yeah.
Why America?
Yeah, they were saying like that he's gonna be like having court dates like right
During
around
his,
the same
like-
time the election.
He's like a front runner by like a lot.
That
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah, it's
Who
gonna
are-
be at least him and Biden.
We need to.
And it's
Biden
gonna-
running
and it's gonna
again,
be
too?
close between the two of them.
I'm sure he'll run
It's
again.
gonna be real close.
I mean, unless okay, we need to find.
He's too old. Like
He is too old.
he's such a fuck too. Yeah.
We need to find a Barack. We need to
do.
find a
Yeah.
sexy,
Young
young, liberal
Democrat.
even if it's just a liberal, just to battle him out against
Yeah.
Trump. You know what I mean? Because like Trump's even barely a a Republican.
Right.
Like he's like even
Right.
kind of more of like a populist, like technically. So like if we just get like a liberal guy that says like UBI, everyone's broke. Everyone gets UBI for a little while. Whatever we got to do, weed everywhere. Figure it out. The things that people will go out and vote for, right?
Yeah.
And then just make him sexy
Yeah.
and not like because straight up Joe Biden looks like the fucking Crypt Creeper nowadays. He's like curling it up on himself. He's like, "Would you like a
At
hard
least-
candy?"
At least he's not. What the fuck is that? Who's the guy? Mitch McConnell.
Oh yeah,
Who's like
Stroke.
he does. He's
and
he's
just doesn't
Crypt
say
Creeper.
anything. Like stares into the camera. Like
Those videos were so funny. The person's like, Senator.
Did you guys see the new Beatles song? Speaking
Yeah.
of
Yes.
old tie shit, it
Yeah.
sounds weird. There's something weird about it.
I will say it was a lot better listening to it without watching the music video.
I
the-
did.
the
I
music
saw the
video,
music
like,
video.
made
It
it
was
worse.
very like. Okay, I get it. This is
Yeah.
fun.
You watch
Okay,
it
cute.
without the video, and it's like, oh, this is a good song.
It's-
With the
it's
video,
fine.
is like, this is some cheesy fucking.
The
bullshit.
video is very cheesy.
it
But it
sounded
is
like a
something
Wings
weird.
song to me.
Yeah.
It didn't sound like a Beatles song. It sounded like an early Wings song. Which
The
like,
weird thing about it is, I guess it was a John Lennon song.
Right.
From,
It was
from after
originally
the
a
Really?
John
Beatles.
Lennon.
Yeah, it was like a John Lennon
song. Yeah.
from the late 70s, like so
Oh,
right
shit.
before he died. And then apparently like George Harrison like worked on it a little bit,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it just sat around for forever. I don't know.
I
I'm
think
gla-
I heard that they tried to like
Yeah.
do something with it, and then it didn't really work out, so they scrapped it.
Yeah,
and-
I think John Lennon's recording was like real bad or something.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised that
used the
they
AI to fix it up.
they should have redone that one John Lennon song from the 70s, and you know exactly which one I'm talking about.
I don't think we should have done that one. I don't think we should.
Woman is the beep of the world.
What the fuck was that guy thinking when he wrote that song?
That's a cocaine song. That's 100%.
He's like, this
straight,
is
like-
so deep.
You think that was a Yoko Ono influence song?
Bro.
No, that's cocaine. That's
Just-
his other
just
his
straight
other
cocaine.
wife. Cocaine.
Honestly, right? Yeah, because I mean, I would think
Like-
Yoko is a little bit more of a feminist than that.
I
Yeah.
can see how a European could think that's a good idea. It's
One second.
dude. You,
I want to show this
Can't
video
say
to
that shit.
everyone. I got a couple videos to show. Here, pass the dispenser. Press the circle.
it's
Are
like,
we both watching this?
Yeah, he can go first. He can go first.
Hey, yo, on my mama, fuck Orange Theory. I'm finna put a brick on my boss's fucking gas pedal and that shit finna...
It was quite the scary scene, a car crashing into
Yo.
an Orange Theory fitness center in Chelmsford.
what? Yo.
That is the most. That's a powerful. So I saw the first video, right? The first one, and then I like re-looked it up, and then that's the video I found with the
updated
the
video?
updated video.
Dude, it's so funny that you showed me that because just yesterday, walking around in Chicago, we walked past this Orange Theory gym, and everything in the gym is painted orange. And I was like, what the fuck kind of weird shit is this?
It's
Like,
Orange Theory.
Orange Theory. But I'm glad that guy just decided to.
Did he work
take-
there?
Yeah, well,
Was
not-
that his?
I don't think
was
he
that-
works
That
there.
guy's like,
Well-
I fucking hate orange.
I don't
Fuck
think he works.
this.
I don't think
Fuck
he works.
Orange
I
Theory,
don't think he
dude.
works there anymore. No.
That guy's like, I just want to work out, but I fucking hate the color orange.
Oh my god!
That's a funny ass.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to know the whole story behind this.
I'm sure there's more. I'm sure.
All right. Do
We
you guys
will
want to see one
follow
more
up on
video?
Yes.
Okay. Here, you come over here real quick. Sir.
I've seen this video already. I can see it.
No. Yeah. This comes. Okay.
My mom and my stepfather treat me like dirt. They don't let me have dairy products because they're afraid I'll be shitting everywhere and making a mess everywhere. And they're afraid I'll be shitting in my pants. Let me know your opinion. They're just afraid that I'll...
Can I just say, God bless whoever this man is, but I saw this video separately on my own For You page, separately from Skylar showing me this.
Yeah.
He did not show me this. I got this video, and I sent it to him, and I was like, did one of our clients make this video? I was I promise you, this... I can picture one of our clients literally recording this in the bathroom of the group
Like
home.
I'm literally shitting.
I'm literally shitting my pants right now.
Okay.
If you want to,
So-
if you're curious as to what our job is like. Anyway.
So the interesting part is after this, he wrote a diss song, right? Where he was like, "Fuck you, Dad. I like milk. I'm gonna shit where I fucking like." Right, and then 2 days later, he had a video up. He's like, "I had to take down my diss track on my father. He said it was disrespectful." But,
And then he turned off all the comments on his videos.
yes, but he has a
Dad
whole
got pissed.
YouTube channel of the best music.
This is the guy.
That's not him playing. Though.
No, it's
He's going, over the top. I can't even hear what he's saying.
It's art.
I love you. The diss track, the one that I fell
like
in love with,
radio.
like following his YouTube channel, was literally just him like, "Fuck you, Dad. I gotta shit. Maybe the milk helps me shit. Fuck you, Dad. I hope you die. I hope you get cancer like Grandpa did." It was so heavy. I was like, "Yo,
It'd be
this
funny
is."
if his dad popped up in one of the videos.
You know, if I had to guess, is that dude doing his own laundry?
No.
I'm gonna follow
No.
that.
Is he washing his shitty drawers out?
I want to follow that.
Yeah.
His shitty sheets?
Elm. That's his artist name, Elm.
Okay, wait. Who is this Liquid Chan?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so in the world of Chris Chan, there was lots
We're
of
going back. We're bringing this up because we told Spencer that he needs to dress as Liquid Chan.
Liquid Chris.
Or Liquid Chris.
Liquid
I'm sorry,
Chris.
Liquid Chris.
Liquid Chris.
So Chris Chan had a lot of people that would
Chris
like.
Chan is an online
Yeah.
figure, by the way.
You guys are looking at pictures of him.
Okay, Skylar will talk about this. I'm going to get a white claw.
So-
Does anyone else want one?
Yeah, I'll have one. Liquid Chris. Chris Chan was a comic book artist, right? And the way that Liquid Chris would fuck with Chris Chan would go on the internet and be like, "I created Sonichu. I created the series. And this guy is faking me, being me," right? No one believed Liquid Chris except for Chris Chan. He's like, "I made these goddamn comics." And he would
basically show up, and be like, "My name is Brit, and I'm Fractal Beef."
get
And he was obviously
berserk.
not.
Yeah.
And everybody knew that it wasn't, except for Chris, Chan, because he's autistic and doesn't understand.
You need to watch the documentary.
Oh, dude, I
There's
got
like a 200-part documentary about Chris Chan.
There 200-part documentary. This is I got sucked into this during COVID, because I had nothing better to do, and we were at work. When I would go into work, I was doing just like manual labor basically for 8 hours. I was doing like basically the work that the clients would do. So like I would just be doing assembly pieces, like just taking two pieces and clicking them together all for 8 hours. Click, 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 So I was just like watching movies and random shit. Yeah. And then Skylar got me into because it was kind of when, if you're chronically online, when all of the Chris Chan shit was dropping with his mom, her mom, whatever that shit is.
Yeah, her.
Because now they're trans.
And he's fucking his mom.
I do know about Chris.
And he was
Chan.
fucking his mom. So, right. So I was like, what? I didn't know who this person was. So I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? So Skylar got me onto this documentary series that is so in depth that it is literally like I was spending weeks watching this.
200 parts is fucking.
And each part is like an hour and a half. Like, and
That's too much.
And honestly,
Ken Burns, Chris
some
Chan.
of this shit was so crazy and so like just like wild that listen, we work for a nonprofit for adults with disabilities.
Don't
Nobody
tell
was
them that
there.
much. Don't tell them that
I'm
much.
not telling you. There are so
You don't
many
need to
people
know the
that are
name.
like that.
I was about to say, don't say the name. That's
I'm not
mostly-
saying the name.
I'm just sorry. Just because I have creepers. If I'm sorry on my end. Yeah.
We work with people with disabilities.
Right. I just didn't want you to say the name before I had to.
She already said my full name.
I'm gonna edit that out too.
My name is
Social
spent 20
Security.
minutes.
Yeah, don't.
Kurt has a booty hole.
Yo, we just had to take a break, and I went to the bathroom and did a little shitty poop, and I have a hemorrhoid.
That sucks.
Yeah. I'm bleeding out my rectum.
I'm sorry for
That
you.
sucks.
Yeah, and I don't even know if we have any wet wipes or hemorrhoid cream.
That really sucks.
Girl, that is a booty hole.
Girl, that's a booty hole.
That is truly a booty hole.
You gotta
I
do
don't know what we were talking about before when we stopped. I think it was Chris Chan, but
Christian Weston Chandler. Or Christine.
Yeah, you didn't explain to me. Wait. Okay, so Liquid
Chris.
he was
he was a troll.
antagonizing.
He was a troll.
He was trolling Chris Chan.
Yeah,
Correct.
And then what?
To convince the joke was that everyone knew that they were on the joke, but to try to convince Chris that make everyone believe that he wrote the Sonic Sonic 2 series comic books, and he would like go online and he's like, Liquid Chris is a fake. I am the writer, the one and only, because he's like from like Kentucky, like Louisville, Kentucky. And he's like, I'm the only writer of the Christian Western Chandler is the only writer of the whole series, and anyone that yeah.
He's just a troll
So
fanning
he
the
believed
flames.
the Liquid. Yeah,
He's fanning the flames.
He was feeding in.
Yeah.
Yes. And then it just kind of got more and more and more where they would like recruit more people.
Right.
And like they recruit girls into like calling him and like being his girlfriend, because then he was all obsessed with being finding the one and true
His one true soulmate or something.
Yeah, like this big. So it was, but it got kind of so intense at some points where I was like, I had to kind of stop because I was like, this is fucking abuse.
Oh yeah.
Like they really, some of the shit they made him do, they were making him like
Drink his own cum.
drink his own cum, put shit in his asshole, like
Chris Chan?
Yeah.
yes. Like it got to the point where they were like legitimately almost like abusing him. But I mean, he could have not done it. So I don't know.
There's one scene where he's like, I didn't have any chocolate syrup to put my cum in, so instead I put it in an orange Fanta. So bottoms up, and he drank his own cum. So that's a good note to end on.
So with
This
that,
is a good pod.
With that,
I don't know. We got a new
Episode.
setup. Let us know how you like it.
Wow.
yeah, we'll see how it edits down.
We'll see how
and
it goes.
See how it sounds and edits down, and
Scully, you're sleeping. Do you got anything to say?
Chris Chan.
Christian
for president.
Chandler. Christian
What is it?
Weston Chandler.
Weston Chandler. Did they keep their name after
Christine
Christine.
Weston
Okay.
Chandler.
You can go ahead and just. I'm sure you're not going to do that much editing, but if you want to take me saying Christine over everything of Chris.
Maybe it would be funny
Christine!
if it like clearly doesn't matter.
Christine Weston Chandler!
Yeah.
Go ahead and take that soundbite, baby.
That'd be fun. That'd be funny. I'll just
but
do it. For
you don't have to if you don't want to.
I mean, he did
Up to you.
fuck it. He did rape his disabled.
He
mother.
did rape his disabled mother.
Yeah,
so.
he doesn't
So
deserve
maybe.
any.
Probably.
I'm sorry if I mess up your pronouns.
Yeah.
Rapist.
You don't get to rape your mom, and
I mean, I'll try my best.
I'll
but
try my best.
It's yeah.
yeah.
Probably don't do that.
Did you know that he tried to cut his taint to grow a vagina? He took a razor and cut his taint and to grow a vagina. That's another like small thing. That wasn't even anyone else. No one told him to do that. He did that in his own free will.
That's probably yeah.
I was still processing the foreskin growing, and now I got to think about
people trying to
Now-
cut their
cutting your taint.
to grow a
not
vagina.
yeah, not even to grow a foreskin, but just make it a vagina.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of
Now
new
that's
things.
a whole.
You learned a lot of.
Odd.
Well, yeah, whole anatomy.
Thanks again, Reddit.
Maybe next time we'll have a little bit more anatomy knowledge.
There we go.
I mean, now I'm gonna know what was the subreddit that what was it
4gen.
called?
4gen.
4gen.
Stay off 4gen, folks.
No, it's
Probably.
hilarious.
Unless
It's the
you know
best.
you're trying
It's
to.
the funniest subreddit ever. It's the best subreddit since they closed the micro penis subreddit down.
They
And
closed it down.
They did shut the micro penis subreddit
Oh
down.
no.
Yeah. Now, where are those boys gonna go?
R.I.P.
I gotta get on
MP.
Where they gonna go?
Gotta get on this before it gets banned.
Yeah.
I mean, micro penis and foreskin though. That
No, the real crazies are on the real crazies used to be on the micro penis subreddit, and they have all decided that they need foreskin, and they've
so
decided.
the people
To
who
cover up
have
their
micro
tiny
penises also are circumcised and are sad about it.
There's a sect of people that believe their penis is shorter because they had their penis circumcised.
I don't think that.
In the same way that I think that adding weights to the tip of your penis to like forcibly stretch skin over your penis is going to produce a foreskin. No, I think maybe there's a little bit of
They
psychosis.
probably need to take an anatomy lesson.
Yeah, I was gonna
guess.
say. Yeah, so
Well,
God
I
bless
guess
those boys though.
anybody listening to this, if you're part of that subreddit, maybe don't.
Maybe I'll link our conversation onto it.
Maybe don't.
Maybe don't do that.
I'm sure we'll convince you, but yeah.
All right, goodbye. Feel so clean like a money machine.
Look!
Big
Oh my
boys
God!
come-
I lost my foreskin.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Circumcised microphone.
Janet. Oh God.
Oh my God! What am I gonna do? I don't know.
Or is that uncircumcised?
Yeah,
This
I
is
guess
circumcised.
this would probably be uncircumcised, right?
It's more sensitive.
No, this would be
It's
circumcised.
way more sensitive.
This is
You're
circumcised.
blowing my ears out. It's way more.
But
okay.
but now that this is gone, I can't put it back, right?
I mean, unless you add weights to the skin around it,
What if I
Ways
just
around this.
there's always ways around.
clipped it back on?
Yeah.
Safety pin?
They use like clips on the skin around their penis.
Yeah, but they don't take a separate foreskin.
No, that's what that's
Wait,
what,
that's what that bag was that you
was-
showed
yeah,
me.
yeah, that was-
Oh my God, we're full circle now.
Foreskin transplant.
Yes, it was like a fake foreskin, like this.
What if like
That was me jizzing.
when you signed up to be an organ donor and then you die and they
You
give
could donate your
they give
foreskin.
foreskin to someone in need.
I am a foreskin donor. Wow. That's good.
All right. You stop the recorder.
I would like a foreskin transplant, doctor.
Foreskin. Doctor.
Would enhance my life.
Me being this close.
Child.